Roofing your house rarely rates high on the list of fun and exciting home remodeling projects. But when your home develops a leak, your attitude might take a sharp turn. Suddenly, the prospect of a dry, tightly sealed house begins to look very attractive. The beautiful new roof can also improve the curb appeal of your house. A lecture tends to be a one-sided class where you and your fellow students will sit and take notes while a lecturer talks about a specific topic or gives a presentation. This class is information heavy, so taking notes is essential and there may be little time to ask questions. Lectures are the main method for your university to teach you the necessary material. If a single medical objective could be applied to the entire range of cancers, it would be detecting the disease as soon as possible. At the highest level, finding any cancer early gives you the opportunity for curative treatments, says the CEO of the research funding organization. In attempts to understand the very nature of our reality, physicists sure have some mind-bending theories. Like, what if information is a tangible and fundamental aspect of physical reality itself, alongside matter and energy? Or, alternatively, what if the information is the fifth state of matter? The shorter days are a sign to trees to begin to prepare for winter. During winter there is not enough light for photosynthesis to occur, so as the days shorten throughout autumn, the trees begin to close down their food production systems and reduce the amount of chlorophyll in their leaves. Minerals are important for your body to stay healthy. Your body uses minerals for many different jobs, including keeping your muscles, heart and brain working properly. Minerals are also important for making enzymes and hormones. Most people get the number of minerals they need by eating a wide variety of foods. Emerald is defined by its green color. To be an emerald, a specimen must have a distinctly green color that falls in the range from bluish-green to slightly yellowish-green. To be an emerald, the specimen must also have a rich color. Stones with weak saturation or light tone should be called green beryl. Technological advances are eliminating the need for bank tellers, threatening an entry point for women into the male-dominated industry which has sought to promote more females to leadership roles. While the climb remains steep, some financial companies have managed to improve the gender balance in their executive ranks. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for both men and women in the United States. While often thought of as one illness, heart disease is actually an umbrella term that covers a range of heart conditions. It includes diseases of the blood vessels, including coronary artery disease and peripheral artery disease and so on. The racial and identity politics were subtle and complex, but real, and in full operation every day. The target of racial jokes changed erratically, and the cruelty would vary depending on the target's position in the coolness hierarchy at school. Enthusiasm seeks to contribute to a culturally and historically nuanced understanding of how emotions secure and ratify the truth of convictions. More than just pure affective intensity, enthusiasm is about something: certainty, clarity, or truth. Enthusiasm takes its starting point in religion, the social arena in which the concept was first debated and to which the term still gestures. In Abu Dhabi, where freshwater sources are very limited, sustainable water management is a high priority. The region receives on average just 120 millimeters of rainfall every year, but the country is seeing demand for water increase by almost 40% annually. In this situation, it is clear that Abu Dhabi needs to boost the efficiency of water use by increasing water recycling. You used to think that being green was a luxury for your company, but climate change has made you realize that you can no longer ignore it. The buzz is about becoming carbon neutral, but where do you start? Consider your drivers. Do you want to become carbon neutral for marketing reasons, for financial reasons, or to help save the planet? The question is asked, how is understanding possible? The technique for thinking of this approach is that, while Scripture is something past the standard substance, Scripture is in the principal examination content which individuals endeavor to appreciate. In this sense, the benchmarks of seeing any substance applied to the Bible, additionally paying little regard to whatever other additional, especially philosophical gauges are considered. Unlike the United Kingdom, which has taken a relatively restrictive approach to the possession of arms, the United States has taken a more lenient approach. In the United States, three models have evolved regarding the interpretation of the meaning of the right to bear and keep arms as delineated in the Second Amendment. The wonderful framework of mature trees creates a secluded and plants atmosphere that unites a great variety of plantings to inspire visitors in all seasons. Spring in the garden is marked by flipping up and flowering of trees and the eruption of the flowers in the pulp of needle and woodland understory. The university is not a business. More precisely, a not-for-profit college or university is significantly different than a for-profit business. The university has no owners, it is a public trust. Without owners, it has no one to pay dividends to and no one for whom it must maximize its profits. Business has a single overriding goal, the maximization of return for the owners. Smart cities are emerging as major engines for deploying intelligent systems to enhance urban development. In developing economies facing rapid urbanization and technological change, new cities are being built with smart technologies and ideals, complete with business districts and residential facilities to entice businesses and talents to relocate. Researchers have found a novel form of the Alzheimer's protein tau in the fluid surrounding the brain and spinal cord. This form of tau, known as mTBR tau, indicates what stage of Alzheimer's a person is in and tracks with tangles of tau protein in the brain. Before the discovery of Australia, people in the Old World were convinced that all swans were white, an unassailable belief as it seemed completely confirmed by empirical evidence. The sighting of the first black swan might have been an interesting surprise for a few scientists, but that is not where the significance of the story lies.